Good morning, individual people. This is an individual people, Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA. It is January the 16th, 2017, and I got a video to start uploading, and I feel so damn good. I did 10 one-handed push-ups with each arm. And if you believe that, the tooth fairy's headed your way. But again, January the 26th, 2016, 9:56 a.m. and I have had one of those EPIPHANYs, or however you pronounce it, epiphanies. How about an epiphany? Okay, it means where you kind of burst into a dreamlike trance and things fit together and you go, "Ah, got it." Well, I got it. You're gonna love it. I love it. You know, it's like I've said before. You know, you overload yourself with data. Just inundate yourself with all kind of information related to the decision that you're trying to make. Let it sit or percolate for a few days. You know, just kind of peck at it. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, you'll have one of those epiphanies or epiphanies. I like that word. I like that. That's one of those $3 words. I got to use that more often. Anyway, gas here is $1.90. Actually, it's $1.90 at Walmart. But anyway, here's the plan. The latest plan. Will it change? It could. Since I'm in charge of the planning here, they're always subject to change. Anyway, for you new guys, I'm on Highway 281. I'm headed from Marble Falls toward Burnet. I'm just cruising around this morning, so you're going to get to see some cruising stuff. And it's in Central Texas, USA, where I live. I live on Park Road 4 near Inks Lake State Park. I'm full-time RV, and I also go camping in a Prius, a car. So if you're interested in RVing or car camping, check out my playlist on my channel homepage. Thank you so much. But anyway, back to the plan. You know, it finally just came together, man. I was walking in Lowe's, and I kind of, first of all, I started feeling better because I noticed that the video that I had done was actually starting to upload. And once it starts uploading, it'll upload. You know, it doesn't fool around. But once it's in the preparing mode, it can be there for a day or more. Anyway, so apparently we've got that issue resolved, maybe. Okay? I don't want to jinx it, so to speak. But anyway, I was walking there, and it was starting to come together. I was thinking, yeah, you know, what if this and what if that? You know, well, I could tweak this and tweak that. And then I did like 30 minutes at Lowe's, and then I drove over to Walmart and continued because I was going to do a full hour today. And so as I was walking in Walmart, I got to thinking, well, you know, in about 3.5 years, the Prius will be paid for. Ha ha! That frees up $275 per month. Right? Right. And it also puts me in a position to do whatever the hell I want to do with the Prius. Okay? Keep it, give it away, burn it, or whatever. Next thing I thought about was, you know, the RV will be just about paid off. So, you know, that would free up a total of $400 about. So, having freed up that much cash, I could then find me a nice used BT Cruiser, you know, a class B plus in, you know, pretty good shape, hopefully, and do it. Whatever I wanted to do. If I wanted to go in the BT Cruiser by itself, I'd just go. And if I wanted to take the Prius, I could get me a tow thing and take the Prius. So I'd be totally flexible. Or if I just wanted to, I could go in the Prius by itself. Or I could stand on my head on my porch for an hour every day. Or I could get me a backpack and go walking somewhere. Or, anyway, a lot of ifs. But anyway, the final decision has been made. M-A-D-E, made. And that decision is be patient, free up some cash in the next few years, which I will do. In the interim, put a little hay in the barn, so to speak. That means save a little money. And so that, and if I develop a health issue between now and then, well, it would have happened anyway. You got me? So it's one of those things. And if I may even get healthier. You know what I mean? I could actually start taking better care of myself. I don't know how. Well, what that would mean would be eliminating my once a month pizza, which ain't going to happen. I can assure you that. I don't want to be that healthy. So anyway, guys, here's the plan boiled down into a, quote, nutshell, which is this. I am going to get me a Class B plus, probably. That's my direction. That was my direction here for several days. So that has not changed. The course has not changed. Actually, it started out with a Class B, but they're obscene in their prices on those things. I don't know why, but they're very proud of them. And if you can find one, they have 500 million miles on them. So, but the B plus, basically, just a small Class C, fits me to a T. You want to write that down? I'll stop for a minute while you write that down. Class B plus fits me to a T. I like that. So anyway, that's where I'm headed, guys. The search is, but now also while I'm traveling in my Prius and camping different places in the West, and this spring, summer, and fall, and next, for the next few years, I'll be going to the Prius. I'll be looking around, okay? And if I happen to find a good deal, I'd go ahead and take a bite of it. You know what I mean? I could do that. I sure am enjoying this one. Everything, I was kind of depressed yesterday because it looked like I just had got myself into a box and I couldn't get out of it. And I hate that. I hate that feeling. But I actually have worked because I wanted all the things to work. You know what I mean? I wanted harmony. I want harmony. I like harmonious things. And this would promote harmony in that I'd still have the Prius, right? Could use it as a tow vehicle, a toad, and I'd have me a Class B plus, small, usable for anything, go anywhere basically. And and then for my RV that I have now, when I get ready to pull this off and get me a B plus, the deal with my son would still apply, only he'd be in better shape. And what I would do there is I'd just say, look, boy, here's the deal. You can have it, but if you ever sell it, I want half. Okay? Not being greedy, but if he sells it, I want half the money. And that's fair. Because he'd make about $4,000, I'd make about $4,000. Or more. Depending on when we sell it. But be that as it may, guys, it's a beautiful day in Central Texas all of a sudden. Isn't it amazing? I mean, you embark on a project like this. Of course, for me, this is a big, major decision. I mean, money. I don't want to go to debtor's prison or be concerned about going to debtor's prison. But that just fits so good. Seeing that Class B plus will fit easily up under my cover at my home base, my aluminum cover. And another thing about a B plus as opposed to a B has a Class B, most of them have a rear entrance, okay? And for me, that would be a little awkward at my home base. However, it could be overcome. Not a great big issue, not a deal killer, but something you'd have to deal with. The Class B plus has a side door entry like a Class C, or the ones I've been looking at and like have a side door entry like a Class C. And So I'm liking it, guys. I'm liking it. And also, the Class B Plus would force me to get rid of a lot of stuff. Can you believe that I live in a 26-foot RV and I've accumulated a lot of stuff? It's crap, isn't it? We are just stuffers. We can't help it, I guess. It's the animal in us, preparing for the winter, you know. But so anyway, guys, the good days are coming. They're coming real soon. I told you one time when I was busted near Round Rock, Texas, living on breadcrumbs, I'd get up in the morning and go walking. I was doing my walking in every day, because I still believed if you had your health, you'd have a whole lot better outlook on the world, and you do, I promise you. But anyway, I would walk down that little old road to nowhere, and I'd keep saying, the good times are coming, they're coming real soon. And I'd say that over and over and over and over and over. And so I'm saying it now. The good times are coming. They're coming real soon. I've got something to look forward to. I've got something to do, the YouTube videos, and I got someone to love. I got my boys, my grandson, and my sister. And life ain't bad, folks. You just got to make do with what you got and make it do the best it can. But isn't it nice? I feel better now. You know what I mean? I do. For two reasons. One, I reached an incision that's commonly known as a decision for most of you people. But I call them incisions. It's like a surgeon. You just made the first cut. Anyway, but I did that, and then the YouTube videos started uploading. Hallelujah! Because it wasn't the phone. Because I got Verizon and AT&T and two different phones. Same thing. So, this is Burnet, Texas for you people that have just tuned into this channel, Rusty 78609. It's in Central Texas, USA, population about 5,000. And it's spelled B-U-R-N-E-T. Normally you would pronounce that Burnet. However, here, if you go to the Chamber of Commerce, they will tell you that it's Burnet. Darn it, can't you learn it? And they think that's really cute. But it is, it's called Burnet. Just like Llano is called Llano, and it should be Llano, because a double L is a Y. But here we are, guys, in a new world. I've got a sense of direction, totally focused. It's just like I've got telescopic eyeballs now. I see the future clearly. It's just, in fact, the good part about it is it slows me down. I mean, now I've got the big picture and a sense of direction, a good serious sense of direction, and I know the prices of these units now. And so the ones I'm looking at now that are new will be the ones I might be looking at used 3 or 4 years from now, or approximately in that range. And that's not a long time, folks. I mean, at my age, a year passes like a month. Used to. Anyway, Burnet, Texas, Central Texas, USA. I'm on Highway 281 going north. And that is in front of me is what's called red light. In most countries, you stop at red lights. Now, there is a country you go. In fact, there is. I'm wrong on that. I'm not sure how that works. There is a country where the red means stop, or red means go. Like in India, when somebody says they shake their head left and right like no, that means yes. Okay. Yeah, the other cultures can be very, very confusing. So for you guys that are thinking about retiring and going to Thailand or Belize or Guatemala or wherever, if you don't speak the language, you're going to be in deep doo-doo. Because that's where the culture is, in the language. And you better like the food. Anyway, it's so nice to be able to use my LGG stylo again. We have just turned left on Highway 29, which goes east and west, and I am going west towards Llano, and I'm just killing time, folks. I'm just taking a little drive, just kind of reveling in my peace of mind. Videos are working, and I've made an incision, a decision. When I'm driving down the highway and I see them working on the road, I call that highway destruction. Because first they destroy it and then they rebuild it. They call it construction. So, very good, guys. Peace and harmony. Now watch this guy come right over my lane going 20 miles an hour. Yep. But he's got his dog with him, so he's exempt. Burnet, Texas, folks. Little old bitty town owned by two families, basically. They pretty much make all the decisions. Same way Atlanta. Marble Falls a little more fragmented. Every little community, every little town has its power center. And then you move that up to the national level, same thing. Is the power center fragmented? No. It actually can get narrower at the top. So, I'm just rambling on, guys, letting this video run because now I know I can upload. Peace and harmony prevail. Oh, I'll turn it off in a minute, but this is kind of a test for me. Just want to see if that other video wasn't a fluke. A fluke is a worm, isn't it? People used to get liver flukes. Animals still get them. Now I'm turning on a little county road that goes over to where I live on Park Road 4, or off Park Road 4. We'll be into the sun for just a second, and then I turn back to the right and we're out of it. Or it'll be, the picture will be better. So it's a Class B plus in a few years. That's good. I like it. Get everything paid for, then I can distribute it the way I want to. Perfectamundo. Yes, sir, this is a good little part of the world I live in here, Central Texas. Right now the temperature is 46 top up degrees, but that's a little chilly. This road's a little rougher, the camera will shake a little bit. So here we go, guys. Here we go, loop-de-loop. Here we go, loop-de-lop. Peace and harmony. Boy, I tell you, I don't like disharmony, and I was in a disharmonious state of mind trying to figure this puzzle out, but it's pretty well in focus now. I have got it under a microscope now. Yeah, I got looking at my decision grid. I kept pointing to the Prius. Keep what you've got, keep what you've got. And I got to looking at why was that the only direction? And the reason was is the financial part of it. You know, when the car's paid off, RV's paid off, do anything I want to. And I will. With that big assumption out there that keep my health. Don't want to have a stroke, be drooling out of one side of my mouth driving a Class B plus down the highway. Anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, on a peaceful little county road, driving a whopping 43 miles an hour, because hardly anybody ever uses this road except me. It's not bad, guys. Life is good if you give it a chance. I know sometimes you get caught up in a deal like I got caught up in, and it seems a little frustrating, but just give it time. Give it time. Be patient. Don't worry, be patient. No, that's not it. Don't worry, be happy. There's a little song I wrote. Gonna sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. And with that in mind, folks, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy USA made. Take deep breaths, drink plenty of water, walk for exercise, and stretch. Keep your health, and hopefully, steady as she goes. You'll get to see this video soon, and in a short time, believe me, it'll seem like no time, we'll be traveling down a highway in a B plus motorhome, going who knows where for how long, it doesn't matter. Ain't that wonderful? So anyway, having said that, guys, adios, bye-bye.